Good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to computer online class. How are you doing? I hope everyone is doing good, right? Okay. In today's class, we're gonna continue chapter 2, that is Microsoft Windows. Okay. In today's class, we're gonna see the most popularly used operating system, that is Microsoft Windows. So in the last class, we have seen the basics of operating system, right? There are two types of operating system. Do you remember? Single user operating system and multi-user operating system, right? And we have seen what is hardware and what is software we have seen, right? Are you clear in that? Okay, so in today's class, we'll see in detail about this Microsoft Windows operating system. Okay, so let's see how this Microsoft Windows operating system is loaded into the computer. See, when you switch on a computer that has Microsoft Windows operating system, this operating system will be automatically loaded from hard disk into the primary or main memory of the computer. See, you know already there are two types of memory in a computer, right? What are they? Primary memory or main memory and secondary memory. See, this primary memory is temporary, okay? But the secondary memory is permanent, okay? So, this hard disk, it's a permanent memory or secondary memory. See, in a computer, you have this hard disk, okay? So, when you switch on the computer, this operating system, Windows operating system, will be first loaded from the hard disk, from the secondary memory, it will be loaded into the primary memory or main memory of the computer. So this process is called booting. So booting, this is very important. So the process of loading the operating system from the hard disk into the primary memory of the computer. So this is called booting. When you switch on a computer, you cannot see the desktop screen immediately, right? It will load for some time. It will take some time for loading, right? So during this time only the booting process will occur. Okay. So while loading, the picture of the Windows flag appears on the screen. See, this is a Windows picture. Okay. So this happens in Windows 7 operating system, right? So your book is based on Windows 7 operating system. In later versions it differs, okay? So after this, a few seconds later, you can see a welcome message will appear like this. Okay, see, this is welcome. Okay, this is Windows 7 operating system. See, after the booting process, you can see the monitor, you can see some pictures on the monitor, right? So let's see about the desktop and what icons we'll see. So after the Windows welcome message appears, you will see a screen on the monitor with many small pictures on it, right? So these small pictures are called icons and the screen is called desktop. See, this one we have already learned in the lower classes, right? What is desktop and icons? The first screen that appears after the booting process is called the desktop, and the small pictures you see on the desktop are called icons. See this picture here. So immediately after the booting process, you can see the image like this, right? So this is called desktop. Okay, this screen, the first screen that appears after the booting process is called desktop. And you can see small pictures like this, right? So can you see? Many small pictures are there. So these small pictures are called icons. So the small pictures on the desktop are called icons. Okay. So next we will see the icons on the desktop. The icons on the desktop may represent a document file, a folder or a program. So the icons may be a document file or it may be a folder or a program. See the document file example is Word 2013 file. Okay, you can say some other examples also, PowerPoint. Okay, so or it may be a folder. I'll explain in the next slides what is a folder. Okay, or it may be a program. Okay, for example is Paint. Okay, so by double clicking these icons you can open them. See, this is a Word document file. Okay, and this is a folder. Okay, so can you see small pictures like this in your computer? This is a folder. Okay, and this is a Paint. This is a program. Okay, so these are some of the icons that you can see on the desktop. Next we'll see about files and folders. First let's see about a file. What is a file? Any piece of information stored in the computer is in the form of a file. For example, if you create a video, it will be saved in the form of a file. Okay, so if there is a video, we'll say as file, video file. If there is a audio, we'll say as audio file. Okay, so pictures will be saved as file, picture file. Okay, so a file may be a data file, a program file, etc. Whatever may be. Okay, there are different types of data files. Like, see, data files may be a sound file. As I told before, it may be an audio. Okay, or it may be a video, movie file, or a document file. Okay, so these are different data files. Okay, and each file is represented by different icon. See, if it is a sound or audio file, you can see different icon, different picture you can see. If it is a movie, you can see different icons. So for each and every file, you can see different icons. Okay, and each file can also given a name that is useful to identify the file. This is known as its file name. See, for example, you have saved two videos. Okay, if you give same name, you'll get confused, right? For two videos, we'll give different names. Okay, unique names we'll give. So these are called the file name. Okay, to identify the file, we'll give file name. Okay, you understood now what are icons and what are a file name? Okay. And next we'll see what is a folder. See, can you see the small pictures on the desktop? This represents a folder. Okay, a folder is like a container and is used to store a group of files. See, this picture indicates that there are many files inside this. Okay, so files are inside a folder. It's like a container. The icon for a folder looks like a folder used for keeping papers. Okay, can you see the picture like this? So in offices and institutions, they'll maintain a record, right? They will maintain a folder. So in which many files are there, staff details or students details, whatever may be, right? So this is the difference between file and folder. A folder can also contain other folders in it. So if you open this folder, you can see other folders inside. Okay. Next, we'll see about taskbar. What is a taskbar? Taskbar is the long horizontal bar at the bottom of the screen. See, once the desktop screen appears, you can see below a horizontal bar like this. Can you see? Yes. So this is the taskbar. What is the use of this taskbar? So it contains buttons with icons which tell us what programs are open on the computer. See, currently what are the programs opened at present that will be shown on the taskbar. See, for example, this is Google Chrome is open here, and this is Windows opened, and this is Paint, this is Word, and this is WordPad. See, these are the programs that is currently working now. Okay, so this will be shown on the taskbar as small icons. Now we'll see how to change the position of the taskbar. Okay, we'll see the steps. Step 1. Move the mouse pointer to an empty space on the taskbar. Okay, taskbar, you know, it's at the bottom of the screen, right? So at the bottom of the screen, you can keep the mouse pointer in an empty space. Okay. So step 2. Click and hold the mouse button. So first you move the mouse pointer over there, and then you have to click the mouse button. And step 3, you have to drag the mouse pointer to the right of the computer screen. If you want the taskbar to be placed at the right side, you can drag it to the right side and then release the mouse button. Okay, if you want it the left side, you can do, or at the top also you can. Okay, so right, left, top and bottom, you can change the position of the taskbar. Okay. Okay, now let's recall what we have learned in today's class. Okay. So this is the first screen that appears when you open a computer. Okay, when you switch on a computer, you can see the first screen like this. So this screen is called desktop screen, right? So this is desktop. So in the desktop you can see many small pictures, right? So these pictures are called icons. Okay, so you know the difference now. So desktop, this is the screen. Okay, and inside that you can see many pictures. These are called icons. So it may be a program file, or it may be a document file. See, for example, you can see this PC, a recycle bin. So this is a program file, Acrobat Reader, VLC media player, WhatsApp. So these are some program files. Okay, and see here, A1 news, these are some document files. Okay, and here you can see some pictures. Okay, picture files. Okay, so this is a video. Okay. Okay, now we'll see about file and folder. Can you find any folders in this? Yes, can you find any folders? So this is a folder, right? If you click this, inside you can see another folder, right? Computer. So when you click that, you can find many files inside, right? Document files. Okay. Okay, you understood now. So file and folder. A folder is like a container inside which you can see many different files. Okay. When you double click the document, you can see the picture, right? So if I double click this picture, you can see. And one more thing, we have seen about taskbar, right? So what is a taskbar? Long horizontal bar at the bottom of the screen, right? So see, the currently opened programs are now visible on the taskbar. Okay, so the picture appears now. Yes, when you double click the icon, you can see, you can open the document. Okay, so now we'll see the steps to change the taskbar, change the position of the taskbar. Okay, see, click and drag the mouse over here, it will be changed to right side. Okay, or at the top, if you want, you can drag it to the top. It's moved to the top, right? Then left side also you can change. See, left, right? Okay, dear children, I hope everyone is clear in this topic, right? Okay, if you have any doubts in this, you can contact me and you can clarify your doubts. Okay, thank you, dear children. Have a great day.